for words that tip us off that something is a subtraction problem. Because just like when we were reading those problems a few weeks back, and it was like Jim's dog weighs 4 times as much as his cat. What did we put above that time, the word times in those problems? A multiplication symbol, because that's like your times table, so we need to multiply. Subtraction has keywords too. So we're going to read over this sheet right here together, and we're going to look for those. And if we find them, we're going to circle them with our pencils. I'll circle with a pen. Okay? So let's read over these here problems. Randy, will you read that first one?
Bryson was writing. Bryson wrote 100 love notes today in class. There were 64 love notes. How many more love notes did Bryson write?
Okay? If I told you that was a subtraction problem, what words in that let you know that that is a subtraction problem?
How many more?
How many more? So you need to circle all 3 of those words. That all goes together. I know that's kind of weird to have to circle 2 different places. But if you ever see how many more, or how much more, that is a subtraction problem. Let me go shut this door. It's kind of loud outside. It's kind of loud. Maybe we won't get in trouble for that. Okay. Let's look at the second problem. Everybody read that one for me.
Gage had 30.
The second problem? Number 2?
Find the difference. 70 minus 30.
Okay, so what let me know to subtract in that one?
Minus.
Okay, we had a subtraction sign, we sure did. But there's also a word there that lets me know. Difference. If you ever see it ask for the difference, and I've got that right here, that is also something that tells you to subtract. And I'm going to add a subtraction symbol or a minus sign to our vocabulary because that's part of it. Okay, let's look at number 3. Gage had $30 to spend at the book fair. He spent $8. How much does he have left? Okay, here's how I want you to answer this one now. Now that we've got that down, I want you to use this sentence thing. Okay? Think about what tells me that that's a subtraction problem, but this is how we're going to answer. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like I'm answering number 2 again so you can hear it. Okay? I know that that is a subtraction problem because I see the word difference. You hear how I did that? So I want you to try that with number 3. Tell the person beside you what you're about to say. So you tell Destiny, Destiny tell you, Nicole, what are you about to say?
I know that's a subtraction. I know that is a subtraction.
That's where you're going to tell them the answer. Very nice. You got it? You got the key words? You found them? Okay, tell her. Good. Okay, I heard the same thing over and over again. Let me hear it one more time.
I know that that's a subtraction problem because it said, how much does he have left?
That's right. I know that's a subtraction problem that says, how much does he have left? So if you ever see how much or how many or or is left. Guess what kind of problem? Subtraction, that's right. Okay? Now, in a minute, we're going to get down to these decimal subtraction problems, but since we're looking for key words, we're going to do this, we're going to just go ahead and read these problems too. Okay? So I'm going to read number 4, because I want to hear you using math words. So listen to how I do number 4 right here. Shall be used for, and, I say and when I get to my next point, 6/10 feet of wrapping paper on her Christmas presents. Jessup used 3 and 2/10 feet. How much more wrapping paper did Shelby use? Okay? I want you to use that top sentence stem. Touch your nose when you found the word that tells me that's a subtraction. It may be more than one word. Look back through it. Look back through it. Touch your nose when you found the word or words that tells you that's a subtraction problem. Were you touching your chin? That's okay. Serenity. Use the sentence stem.
I know that is a subtracting problem because it says how much more
Perfect.
wrapping paper did Shelby use.
Absolutely. It says how much more. So you're telling me that those same words can get used in decimal subtraction problems? Yeah, they can. It doesn't matter what problems they show up in. If it says how much more, it's subtraction every time. All right, now that y'all heard me read the other one, I want to hear Destiny read this one.
Duck Springs Robotics Club averages 16 and 4/10
Good.
points per tournament. Whitesboro averages 9 and 6/10 points per tournament. How many fewer points does Whitesboro average?
Boom, killed it. Good job. She named both of those numbers perfect.
Yes.
Okay, touch the top of your head when you found the word that tells us that's a subtraction problem. Look back through it. Okay? Nicole, use the sentence stem. I know that is a subtraction problem because...
I know that's a subtraction problem because it says how many fewer.
Good, it says how many fewer. That's a weird one. Normally we see how many more, but it says how many fewer. The only way that we can tell how many fewer points that Whitesboro has than us is to subtract it. We got to find the difference. When you're comparing something and you're trying to find the difference in math, that is a subtraction problem. This is a subtraction word. Does anybody know what the difference is?
They're both different numbers?
Okay, they are different numbers. But what is the difference? Like, look up at number 2. It says find the difference. What's missing in that problem? 70 minus 28.
Equals.
What's missing?
Equals.
Okay, and what do we put the equal sign in front of?
The answer.
The answer. So, the difference is the answer to what problem? What kind of problem?
Subtraction.
A subtraction problem. So if I write, I'm going to write a subtraction problem up here. Let me write it over here on this one that we've already used. This is not our paper for today, but it'll be fine. We'll just pretend. So if we'll do an easy one. If I have $10 and I let Serenity borrow 5, how much do I have left?
5.
5. Which one of those numbers is my difference? Stop me when I get there.
That right there. Right there.
That's right. That answer right there is
Here.
my difference. And this is the distance between this number and this number. How do I check it? How can I check to make sure that this is right?
Add 5 plus 5.
Yes, I can. Since these are inverse operations, they're opposite each other, I can check subtraction using an addition problem. 5 plus 5 should give me 10. And if it does, I know that I've got the right answer here. Okay. I'm sorry, I meant to step on you there. Number 6 and 7, there's only one word. It's in the directions. It says find the
Difference.
And what would we be solving for? What is the difference?
The answer.
The answer to those.
Problem.
What problems?
Subtraction.
Subtraction problems. That's right. Good job. Okay, let's look at some of this vocabulary.